Well, if you've lived through the pain of divorce and found love again, you may be blending two very different families, and that requires some careful thought and some planning. Well, here to help us apply the art of reassembly is author Peg Conway. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.
So kind of walk us through why this topic is so important to you.
Sure. Yeah, my mom actually died of cancer when I was 7, and my dad remarried several years later. And soon after that, we moved to a new house, and then a new baby arrived the following year. And also around that time, my older brother, who was in college, moved to his own place. So there were a lot of changes in a short period. We hadn't actually talked much about our grief or much about my mom even before the remarriage and her death. So the unspoken message that I received after the remarriage was that we were turning the page and starting a new chapter. It was a new story. So I was well cared for, and I learned a lot from my stepmother, but the loss of connection to my mom really hurt me. And in adulthood, I spent a lot of time unpacking that, and it's a major theme of my memoir that's coming out next month.
And so the name of the book is The Art of Reassembly?
That's correct.
And how did you arrive at that title, Peg?
It just came to me one day, how things do when you're a writer. You sort of just jotting and things come to you, and I wrote it down, and I thought, I kind of like that. So I kind of set it aside and called it a working title for a while, and then other people, editors and the publisher and such, liked it, and so there it is. The subtitle is A Memoir of Early Mother Loss and After Grief.
And I don't think that we can emphasize this enough, and I'm so glad you're doing this work, about having conversations about loss, and especially, well, children and adults, to talk about it.
That's so true, and I think that's especially important when you're bringing step families together, because even though when the marriage happens, of course it's a joyful occasion, but lurking behind is a loss, whether it's death, as it was in my case, or in a divorce, there's major disruption and transition. And for children, that doesn't go away. I mean, it really sticks, it impacts children for a long time. And so it's just good to, I think it creates a more realistic mindset for entering into the new family. Like, we know this is the background, and so we're gonna do what we can to acknowledge that, so that when the conflicts inevitably happen, then it's just got a different context. It's just a more calm context, I think, because change is hard. And some kids might react with outbursts of emotion or, acting out of it in some way. But children can also react more subtly by being very well behaved all the time. And so just creating opportunities for kids to share openly, I think, just really helps everybody move forward.
And do you recommend for families to turn to a professional counselor, pastoral counselor, to help them take this step by step?
There are so many resources out there now. I mean, obviously, my step-family experience was decades ago, and I think it was at the cusp of it becoming a common occurrence. I mean, I didn't know any other step families when I was a kid, and my parents certainly didn't have any role models much either. And now there's just amazing resources for people to work on family dynamics and communication. And I'm all for taking advantage of those things, actually.
Well, the book is The Art of Reassembly, and that will be a help to families who are walking through these issues. Peg, thank you for your work, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Take care.